Hi guys, and welcome back to Tabletop Games UK. It's Darren again, and we're here with another unboxing. This time it is Gangs of Rome, and this is Fighter Decimus. If you've read the blog, you will have seen I've done one of these already on there, and I can't get into this one. Right, here we go. So, first off, we have a picture of the fighter. It's worth noting on this that it doesn't really matter how you model the miniature, what weapons you put on it, because the denarii will inevitably change what is available for you to use. So, here we go. There are over 10,000 of these cards already. So we've got Salonia, able to stitch personal wounds depending on their location, win the favour of the gods on a 4 or a 6. So that's not too bad. So what we've got, this is how much it costs in denarii. Get your move, defence, fight, agility. So that's the back of the screen. Back of the card even, not the back of the screen. So here comes the fun part. Bit of foam. Dice. These ones are actually quite important because when you're moving mob bases, etc. You roll the dice, it goes off screen. And, oh look at that, I did actually roll what I needed. And the arrow shows you which way you move the mob base. So let's get back into this. I'll tell you what, we'll just do that. So we have got what's commonly known as the plate now. Another bit of foam. These are the blood markers, which are used to keep track of how many wounds you've got left. They just pop out reasonably easy enough. As you can see, 1, 2 and 3 have got a little bit of blood splatter on them as well. Some people are quite liking these at the moment, some people aren't. As you can see, I haven't got the thinnest fingers in the world, but I'm not finding them too bad. I think it's quite an interesting idea. Here we have the jigsaw base. All you need to do with this, dab of glue, put it together, and then one of these will hopefully come out. And there you go. The second slot there is for the number of your person. So if you've got, say, 5 people in your gang, you'd have the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a different colour in that one there. So there is the base. Again, if you saw the article, you'll know that I was speaking to the guys from Warbanner and worked out there are over 6,000 different combinations of little guys you can put together. So there we go. This is the body. It's all one piece. A little bit of cleaning up to do, as you can see around here. Kind of a little bit of a mould line there, but that won't be too bad. So you get one body, 3 heads. Oh, kind of liking the Medusa looking one there. Normal Medusa and don't really know what to call that one. Quite a bit of hair. So there are a couple of different types. There are 5 different head sprues for females and 5 different head sprues for males. And again, with the weapons. At the moment, I'm tending to favour that sword for most of my gang. And as you can see, there's a little bulge there. There you go, you can see it there. Quite nicely goes into the recess on the arm. So there we go. And again with the neck, the heads are quite easy to slot in as well. Just a little bit dab of super glue. So that is the model, 3 pieces. Now the fun part, the plate. Oh, let's just. So what do you get in the plate? You get 4 denarii coins, which are these. There's 10 different sets you can get at the moment. You can see this is plate number 1 for Blood on the Aventine set. On the back, it's a cool little design. So I've only just noticed that they have the name on there as well. So what do we got? The rare, which is Agente. Now this one, there is a model for it. The Agent, the Gladiator, and the Mastiff. But if you don't have the model, you can just move the token around on the board. So you can play without the model, but you can't play without the card, because as you can see, it's got his stats on the card. So that's the rare. The uncommon, Barbed Net. This is a ranged attack which will replace the attacks on the card. So as you can see, this is why it doesn't really matter what you how you model your character, because it's going to get replaced. Some will add attacks, but this one actually just totally replaces it. You can keep it in your hand with the coin on the fighter card and then flip it up. So if you hit and wound, your opponent is -2 attack, -2 defense, and -2 agility, and they also miss their next activation. So that's kind of quite cool, quite powerful. You can rares. You can only have 4 unique, I think it is. But this is a common one. Quite a bit of range. 4 attack dice. Each wound from this weapon, each hit from this weapon causes 2 wounds. Now, if you use it in hand to hand, you can keep it for eternity. But if you throw it, it becomes used, and that will remain in place until you remove it, change it, or throw it at someone. Sling, another ranged attack, 6 attack dice this time, so quite good. Must have 1 Gradius space to be wielded. After each shot, roll 1d6. Item is used on a result of 1, so bit of a risk. You've got 1 in 6 chance of the sling becoming used, but 6 attack dice, that's not too bad at all, not too shabby. And you can load these up on several fighters. So if I had, say, 3 or 4 of these cards, I could have them on 3 or 4 fighters. So that's the plate. Now, trading for these is actually kicking off quite badly at the moment. Currently I've done 2 trades just to get the character cards. Like, ironically, I traded a card to get the agent. I now have one myself anyway, so not too sure. I might trade that away. I might get another agent actually, because they're kind of cool, and the models are brilliant as well. So that's everything you get in a Gangs of Rome blister. So it's worth noting though that these are the fighter blisters. If you get, say, the Mastiff, the Gladiator, or the Agent, you aren't going to get all of this inside it. It's half the price, so you get basically just the model and the base. So that's everything inside the Gangs of Rome. I hope you've enjoyed seeing what's inside my latest blister. This is becoming a bit of an addiction that could be quite nasty. So join us next time and see what we look at next. I'm Darren, this has been Tabletop Games. You can find us on Facebook at Tabletop Games UK. We are also on Twitter at Tabletop Games UK. We're also on Patreon under Tabletop Games UK. And I'll see you next time.